All right, good evening, everybody. So here we are yet again, doing some Zeusing tonight. We're going to be Zeusing an auxiliary operation for Havoc 1-2. Right now, Sergeant Reed, the squad leader, is just going over some basic housekeeping shit with them, some SOP changes, and also talking about some differences in the RPG tubes that they will see out there in the field. And then they'll be heading out here to clear the town of Sophian. They're going to be basically clearing the town, destroying a weapons cache, and then getting the fuck out of there. There is a civilian presence, as you can see. I'll give you guys a rundown on the AO here in just a second. They will be inserting west of here, so basically clearing west to east town. And yeah, should hopefully be a decent time for the guys.
Any questions regarding RPGs? This is what
So to give you guys a basic rundown, I guess since they're starting on the west end, we'll start down there as well. We've got a few civilians kind of circled up here as well. Just basic guys garrisoned in and around the buildings and so on. We've got a GAZ down here on patrol, as well as some guys on foot patrol, which are... Where are they running? Yeah, and then, like I said, basic guys just kind of on foot patrol. We have a BTR set up here with a decent little kill lane down the road, about the best visibility for this area. This is all fairly, not necessarily flat, but you don't have any real good elevation to get great sight lines out there, especially with the foliage, so set us up a lane on the road. May end up having to move this thing depending upon where contact comes from and have this BTR react to it, because it, you know, you don't want to be fucking trapped in between some walls here and that thing. And yeah, pretty much this guy's garrisoned around. Got our ammo cache over here, along with a truck over here kind of getting unloaded. More guys on patrol, some more civilians hang out. But the we also got a GAZ sitting down here, kind of in a blocking position from anything coming from the east side. Got the driver sitting here in case this truck needs to move, and some more civilians again. The main thing is with the civilians is that, you know, they are obviously not in compounds with anyone armed. The civilians are, you know, kind of staying off in their own area. They do not want to be around any of the armed personnel. But we do have militia in here. I also threw a few armed civilians in here because it kind of makes sense that if the militia are up here in the districts where everybody is kind of friendly to the militia, there would be some armed civilians as well. So we got some of those in here as well.
Okay. You're going to set
like right now, Reed's going over the whole radio thing that he has guys do with the alternate channel and shit, which is a very, very good idea. Hopefully he does end up posting it on his squad page or somewhere. It's a really good idea for 2ICs and stuff, the way he's talking about having radio set up. It's not something that we're ever going to teach in OSUT just because it's somewhat more complicated than what we teach. And complication isn't exactly great for OSUT, but it is definitely something good for 2IC. And Trooper with the 9-month resub, thank you very much, brother. Hopefully you're having a good Monday night.
Everybody got that set up now?
Yes, no, we just kind of hang out and wait for them to get done with their kind of classroom type stuff and head out here.
Okay, then you're going to switch over to channel 3 and ignore it.
Looks like I have a stream notification in Discord. Is somebody else streaming? Yes, Hawkins is also streaming this.
As I see everybody out of their radios off.
I unfortunately do not have a multi-Twitch setup for me and Hawkins, but if you're in Discord, you can get the link fairly easily in the Friendly Streams channel.
As a team member, the net that you will always be on, even when you step up, is
Speaking of Discord, there's the link for it.
Since when you step from channel,
I'm hoping the timing doesn't work out at any point, that these guys end up crossing the street in front of this GAZ, because it'll just run them the fuck over.
When you step to squad net, you're going to hit number pad 2 to change your channel to squad net. I stepped over to platoon and set up for a squad lead. And can everyone hear me on squad net now?
Oh, and comms in terms of what you guys are going to be hearing. In the left ear is going to be Alpha, and the right ear is going to be Bravo, and then both ears is going to be the squad net.
You are now on squad net.
So if you hear it in both ears, it's one of the team leaders talking to the other team leader or talking to the squad leader.
He starts talking and making a bunch of noise that you don't need on
And the radios will be louder once they step off. I'll raise my headset back up and put my earplugs in.
Random ass frequency that we don't use. That was 41.8. Nobody uses this frequency. You don't need it. It's now just a blank channel that nobody's going to be using. And that's how you step down from SquadNet.
But given the amount of guys that are garrisoned here, hopefully they'll have guys will have a decent little bit of CQC in here.
And then the only other thing is that,
as per usual, I went through and pretty much every single guy that was garrisoned got moved or turned or something to make a little bit more sense as to where they were and what direction they were facing.
You need to remember how it's set up. And I can help you if you ever have problems with it. I'll post something in squad thread so that you can reference it. But you're going to hit escape. Configure.
I end up having to refresh my coffee though before they step off.
Configure add-ons. Take the drop-down menu down to TFAR. All the way at the bottom. Then scroll all the way to the bottom.
Oh, and also as I mentioned in Discord a little bit ago, I'm gonna do another kind of video breakdown tomorrow evening, probably 2000 normal like stream time. If you guys have watched any of my videos lately, or you have a video that you would like to recommend for me to kind of sit down and watch and break down and give my input in terms of thought process and stuff, if it's my video, obviously it's much easier to break down and tell you guys what I was thinking. If it's one of your videos, it would be me talking about what I would do in that certain situation. But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to make a recommendation in Discord or even here in chat while I am live. But keep in mind, if you do want me to watch one of your videos and critique that, understand that's going to be watched live on stream with everybody there, and I will need obviously a link to that specific video, which I would prefer you to send me that link on Discord.
Hey, firm.
Sergeant Reed.
Pretty much living on coffee today,
Yeah,
working 2 hours. Yeah, I know that feeling. Pretty much live on coffee every day.
If you're just a fire team member, instead of skipping to channel 3, but
yeah, it will. I just don't like it because it. I don't like having an extra transmit on that. You can stay on just channel 1 though.
Yeah, that'll be, like I said, tomorrow, 2000. I'll end up doing that. And as per usual, it'll probably end up taking a couple hours.
Also, it may interfere with the stereo settings. I don't remember.
Okay, ask a hypothetical question about
doing channel
something
1.
Yesterday's OSA? Yeah.
Like, it's your active channel, but it's also your alternate, so it might play through both ears. I'm not certain right now, though. Give it a shot.
Pretty much always okay to ask questions on the stream here, provided, obviously I have the time to answer it. When I'm in the middle of an operation or something like that, I tend to not be able to chat too much to the stream.
So tonight,
but while we're just hanging out and shit, absolutely.
We are going to be picking up where we left off in the town of Balucan. That marker's up for us.
Alright, sounds like he's giving them their brief.
Alright. So, enemy QRF pulled back last week. They were coming from the forces that hit us to the north, and a lot of them from the east in the town of Sufi. Our job is going to be to conduct a counterattack against this QRF. We're going to get in, we're going to wipe out whatever we got in there, and we're going to pull out.
IB-17? Yeah, when Heckman leaves and I find out who you are and you prove that you're qualified for the fucking position.
From our operation and from our actions last week in the objective town, which is grid ref 014072. Everyone see it?
I feel like I should up the speed on this a little bit. But at the same time, I'm
So
worried
we're
if
gonna
I up
push
the speed,
east,
he's going to end up fucking
and we're
smoking
gonna
one
do
of
our
these walls or
best to
something,
clear
trying to
through
make a
that.
turn.
Gonna take out any contacts we encounter, and then we're going to withdraw back to the town of Balakan. Raid style missions, so our job is to destroy any munitions and just inflict casualties before the enemy can respond and overwhelm us. Send it. Question, Sergeant Carroll. Yes, there are expected to be plenty of civilians in the area. They withdrew there after the counterattack.
Yeah, the correct action
In
would
addition
definitely be
to
to
civilians, there
move
may
your
be
position
wounded militia
in a
members there.
realistic scenario where,
Anyone
you have
who is
mortars
not
being dropped on
armed
you
and or hostile,
by the enemy. In
well,
that situation,
yeah,
it's not going
anyone
to matter if
armed or
you
hostile
change
is
direction.
to
That's
be
not the
taken prisoner if
point
they are
of
militia
that.
members.
But yes, in reality, if you were to have mortars dropping on you,
So if they're
grab
not
up your
going
wounded
to
and
be
get the fuck out of there
resisting, say they're
immediately.
severely injured, you do not shoot them. And just check your targets, make sure that what you're shooting is actually out for. If we get prisoners,
Oh no, it's not
anyone
dumb.
who
There
surrenders
isn't really
or
anywhere to
is
move on that
incapable
course,
of
but
fighting,
yeah,
we
that's
will take with us
that
back
would be
to
what you would do
Balakan
is get the
if,
fuck out of there.
Feasible. Questions? Disregard. Okay.
The only thing I ain't got is time and grade,
Alright.
or hubris by the sounds of it.
We can expect enemies in the area to still respond to this. That's why we're conducting a raid operation. Also, we can expect them to be aware of our presence as we're approaching. So we're not going to catch them with their pants down necessarily.
Nope.
They're going to be awake for this one. Hit them hard, hit them fast, then hell out. Anything else?
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
Alright, everybody just do quick radar checks with your...
Would it be reasonable to split the teams into two-man groups? Yes and no. Like, you don't really necessarily want to split up per se. You'd want to spread out and move to reduce the threat of, multiple casualties, but you don't want to split up per se.
Hey, firm, got you, Falter.
Let's rock and roll.
I'm gonna grab some extra cable ties.
So why is Munson leading, but I'm not?
Is this the flag? Is this the
Because Reed hates me.
How many players? This is only a squad training, so there's
When you're all ready to go,
only, well, technically 10, but there's 13 in here because they got a couple extra guys just filling in for the sake of filling in.
We're gonna be taking the blue flag or south. Alpha copies.
copy out?
Alright, Bravo.
Alright, so teleport myself out here,
one, whichever you prefer.
Better identification, go yellow.
and I'll get my
Getting
earplugs in and radio headset pulled up.
Kinda north side coverage.
Firm looking dead.
We're grabbing north side coverage.
Hey, firm.
Archer's down. Nib's present.
Archer's through.
Alright, Mitchell. I don't know if you wanted us to hit this a certain way, but
Hey,
if you wanna
Taco with the
kinda cut us out,
23-month resub. Thank you very much, brother.
just off
Very
the
close
north
to that
side of the
2-year mark.
MSR, and then
Hawkins,
follow
I think
that
you're on the wrong
east.
frequency.
I was thinking we could split it up and do Alpha on one side of the road and Bravo on the south side of the road and just go straight in, balls to
Copy.
the wall.
She's an alpha.
I would say negative to that. It is an enemy occupied
My
town,
bad,
so
my
I
bad.
would prefer we stick to one side and act as if it's, an active.
Stick to the north side of the road. We'll push into the town, and then we can split it up once we hit the outside walls.
Hey, firm. Alpha, you want to take point then and Bravo falling behind you?
Yeah, roger that. I'll take us out kind of northeast at a bearing of like 070 and kind of read the terrain as we go.
Hey, firm.
Here we go.
Alright, guys, we're going to be
Coordinate
heading
with
out
each other.
070.
We're on that.
Falling in behind.
Alright, we're checking, we're going out northeast
Alright, guys, we're
070
going to be heading out 070.
on the north side of the
falling in
road.
behind Alpha.
We're gonna take the squad in.
Copy.
Copy.
Alright,
Earplug
let's get
check,
moving.
safety check.
Copy, moving.
Alpha's Oscar Mike.
Alright, Alpha's moving, let's fall in behind
Let's
him
try to
northeast.
stick to a wedge the best we can and try to stay
Make sure
off
you're
of
staying.
Yeah, looks like I'm missing somebody in Zeus here.
Yeah, roger that.
Copy, Hawkins going
There
left
we go.
side.
Keep to the concealment off to the north side of the road.
Copy.
We're gonna switch bearing a little bit to further to the north, so we stay off the MSR a little bit. But we should be able to switch to 070 now.
Archer, we're going right.
Reed, let's back it off a little bit there. Go close to your point element.
Back another 20 meters or so.
There we go.
Pull back off of Alpha just a little bit, give him about a 20-meter head start.
He must have heard me. No, that was good.
And like I said,
He
this is
recognized he was too
occupied,
close
so
to him.
keep your ears
Hoping to
and
drop
eyes
it back.
out for any
Alright, we should be good
patrols
falling
or
behind him.
vehicles or convoys or whatever.
Hawkins copies.
Copy that. Alright, Doc, let's pick it up.
I have movement to the fucking 070. It's a fucking vehicle.
Movement
gun truck.
070 gun truck.
Movement. Gun truck
Uh,
070.
Waiting on range.
Approximately
Copy
500
that.
out.
Don't
500
stop out there in the
meters
open.
Gas.
500 meters out, it's a gas.
Yeah, I guess I got a little bit of deflated.
Hold position.
500 meters, we don't want to engage 50 cal. Break south, use that draw.
Doesn't have a
Break
50
it
cal,
south.
but
Yeah, roger
good
that.
call.
We're gonna hold security here briefly. Bravo, if you wanna
Copy.
bound past us on the south side, go for it.
There we go. That's a good call.
A farm Alpha Bravo's gonna bound past.
Alright, just hold. Bravo's gonna bound past on our
We're gonna
south.
brown
since we
past Alpha
got
on the
Bravo,
south
you
side.
head straight east. There's a nice draw here.
Copy.
Morse
There should be a draw off here to the east.
Coming towards us.
Get your 40s ready to go, and stay low.
Take a
Stay low.
minute.
We don't want to get spotted.
Yeah, it's like
A
kind
farm.
of a draw.
40's ready. Yeah, Bravo, move 090.
Don't forget to take your safeties off.
Just move 090, guys.
Thank you.
And just follow this draw. It hooks around up north.
Yeah, this
Watch
is
out,
looking around.
Bravo. Make sure you're near hard cover if you can. It's gonna roll up on
Range
top of you
is
here in a minute.
274.
north?
Keep going east.
Copy.
No, he
Cover
said
in
follow the
case you
draw.
get hit.
We got that gas truck might be rolling up on us.
I mean, this is fine. He's still got cover, but that's
Is that
not
gas
where he was
mobile?
talking about moving.
No eyes.
I have no line of sight on it
It's right. It's directly.
nothing.
Correction. It should be east of you actually at this point.
Pretty good
The
position
gas is
here with
supposed to be
this
out to
little
the
hill.
east of us.
All right, let's fall in. Let's go. Let's
Spread
move
out a
southeast.
little
We
bit.
take cover.
it.
Copy.
It's moving onto the road.
All right, we're falling in behind you, Bravo. We can't cover you anymore.
Change your right.
A farm Alpha. Hold what you got.
it.
Oh, God damn it. We're gonna end up running these guys over.
Do you want us to bound past you, or are you gonna keep moving?
We're gonna
Gaz isn't aware we're here. We're gonna let it go past, and then we're gonna
Alright, stay
push
low,
up
stay
to
low,
the
stay low.
next
Hold
cover
cover
and
for a
engage the town first, hopefully.
Stick
Copy.
right here. Roger,
Alpha,
we're
if you
gonna
want to
hold.
bound past us, we'll hold what we got right here.
Okay, Roger, we're gonna bound on your north side then.
Alpha's gonna bound past us
All right,
on
we're
the
going to their
side.
north side. The gas,
Gaz
is
isn't
fucked
aware
off
we're here.
back
We're gonna
in
let
the
it
town.
go for the moment.
Copy.
I had to wait for these guys to cross. I don't want them to get fucking ran over.
Still try to stay low.
Come on, you
Don't
slow
wanna
ass
see us.
fucks.
Yeah, let's use this rock cover. This is really good.
Hey guys, there's no reason to crouch walk across the field. You're not any sneakier.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to fucking see it if I can. All right, we're gonna push up to this this next AS. I want to take this kind of slow.
There we go. Nice safe crossing.
A farm, let us know when you're set.
All right, get set up, cover.
Yeah, I did like that
and
they
then
kind of
we'll,
picked it up a little bit as
let
they were
Bravo
crossing in
bound
front of them.
past us.
Team 3 set.
All right, you're good to move, Bravo. Push off on our You can pick either south or north side. We got enough distance. You can do either.
All right, we're gonna push straight east from where we're at and hit this little, and try to stay in concealment in this intersection on that same ASR you're on.
Copy.
Roger. Bravo's gonna push just off to our south side. They're gonna push straight.
Try to
east
hold whatever
past us.
concealment you can.
Oh, come
And
on.
say again on
Don't
that last
fucking do
one.
that to me now where you're not gonna
abreast of
fucking
us.
move.
Got eyes on like 6, 7
Copy, we'll
guys
grab the
near that
intersection.
gas.
Alpha will be on the north side.
Asshole.
Alright, we got eyes on that gas as well as about a squad of infantry southeast
I'll take
160.
the southeast side.
Got a squad size element 160.
Distance.
300 meters.
Out.
I'm with you, Falter.
Bravo's
Of
Alpha.
course.
Copy. Moving up to these
Go
rocks
ahead.
then.
Are you pulling southeast over?
Hang on, don't go too far out that way, guys. Hold tight.
Copy, hold.
Negative. Negative. My guys were sweeping out to get a little bit of better visual. We're gonna hold on the other side of the road.
Let's keep pushing east.
I'm just holding this Mitchell right now because I
We
got
can't
rock
just
cover.
loiter here.
Alright.
Alpha, start moving southeast towards that field.
What are good
All right.
qualities to look for in team
Yeah,
leaders?
roger
Kind of a
that.
general question.
Alright, we're gonna push southeast. Bravo's.
To be honest, majority of the time,
Yeah, Bravo's
it's guys
gonna go
that
ahead and keep pushing east as
don't
well.
really want it.
Copy, moving.
Moving.
To be honest,
Are we crossing this road?
generally guys that are, very harsh on themselves,
We're within
that tend to realize
300
when they fuck
meters of
up
the
and
edge
they
of the
call
town.
themselves out,
once
on
we get
fucking
up
up,
there, we're gonna be moving fast.
as well as someone who
Roger.
We're gonna start moving.
who
Bravo's
cares
just
more
north
about
south.
the guys
Try to
around them
keep full
than
speed
themselves.
on the
Basically,
north side of the
selflessness
road. Bravo
is
falling behind
one of the
Alpha.
most important
Okay, we're gonna go
I guess
ahead and follow
qualities
behind
in my
Alpha.
mind,
They're off
Roger
to the
that.
north side.
in
we're
terms
taking,
of
guys,
a good
definitely
leader,
up
whether
here,
it be
so
team leader,
perfect
squad leader,
position to
platoon
maneuver
leader,
out from.
whatever. Someone that actually gives a shit,
Copy, Bravo's
about the
gonna move
guys
back to
around
the
him.
north side of this road, and we're gonna fall in behind Alpha.
Yeah, tactics and stuff. Obviously, that's going to be important as well. But tactics can also be taught.
Alright, when we engage, everyone's
Giving a
be
shit about your
keeping their eyes
guys
out for that
and making sure they're
GZ,
taken care of
we're
and
gonna
stuff,
push
that can't
hard
really be
through town.
taught. That's
Stay
a
spread out.
mindset
I
that
don't
you
wanna
have to
see
go
hit by that
into
GZ.
Keep your
something
eyes
with.
peeled for the gas.
Civilians
They're awfully
directly
bunched
at our
up right now,
squad.
though.
Fast through town.
12.
And Yogi with the
Copy, I'm ready
4
to go.
months. Thank you very
We're
much.
moving past Alpha.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, stay behind for now.
What Taco said there. Fucking
Bravo, we're gonna hit this first set of walls.
winner's quote.
If you want to grab security on the.
Bravo, push southeast. There's another compound to the southeast outside of town.
Alright,
We need to
let's
hit
hit
that
these
and
walls.
the first set of walls.
Redirect. We're going southeast to another compound just outside of town and a set of walls.
Alpha, you're gonna secure us a foothold
Yeah, I got
on the
eyes
outside
on
of
it.
town. Bravo's gonna hit that first
Confirm.
compound and we're going hot.
Shots
Shots on the right of that
southeast.
compound.
Yep,
Right.
Roger. Alpha's taking fire southeast.
We got a man down.
Take him.
Roger, we're trying to return fire on it. We got a man down. Who is it? Nib.
God damn it! I can't turn the fucking thing off when I am not the actual driver.
Try to suppress.
Taking this corner.
Doc, watch the road with me.
Sounded like it was southeast. I didn't see any shoot.
I got the front side covered.
Bravo's gonna go ahead and push into this compound, do a quick sweep.
Hopefully, he'll actually follow the road.
Falter and Mitchell's going in the front.
Alright, me and Grover will hold the outside here.
Alpha's beginning sweeping with our two teams. Over.
Oh, disregard that, Grover. That's it.
Copy.
There's a civilian there.
Alpha's got
Alright,
a
they didn't
fire
shoot
team
any
size
civilians
east
yet.
of our position, 50
That's
meters.
always good.
Bravo, there's nothing in there. Hit the walls. And 1-2 copies.
We're gonna pull out of here, guys. We're gonna move up on Alpha. They're taking shots. We got nothing in this
Gonna
compound.
get these guys to run away
Copy.
properly. Oh yeah, I forgot I have them garrisoned. Tends to help.
As you enter town.
Gas might be coming from the south.
Actual's down.
The gunner on that gas is down.
Gunner on that gas is down.
Audible on a vehicle to the fucking southwest.
Where's the
We got
location of the
ton-
gas?
Ton of civilians
Back
coming out
west,
this
279,
compound.
279.
Roger, is Axel good?
Southwest.
I'm back up.
I got reports of a vehicle to our east. Over.
That was GZ, I
If we
think.
can get this
Bravo,
guy
can you confirm?
to run around this way.
Negative eyes. We're gonna continue pushing east to try to get eyes on.
There are fucking civilians everywhere.
Alright, let's push
There's a
up. We
metric
gotta
shit ton of
support our other
civilians up
team here.
Mitchell, I'm pushing all the way to the compound here.
Bravo, we're
Right
pushed
on,
up
right
a little bit to the left more, so go ahead and push up to our
Hell, they
boss.
didn't shoot any of the civilians. That's good.
AFAR, we're pushing
I
up
got
to this compound on the
ton of
ASR
fucking
here
shooters on
and
these
taking
rooftops.
shots from out from the east.
Fortunately, I don't really have time to RC
Bravo,
shit
group
right
you guys
now.
on the south side of the road.
Should be on the south side of the.
Gas coming in south.
Get that gas coming in from the south.
Gunners down.
Gas to the south.
That is not what I wanted to do. God damn it, no!
Alright, Bravo, we're online with you. Let's take out these contacts and we'll keep moving.
AFAR.
Hey Hawkins, let's push out to the north of this compound.
Bravo, we're getting slammed just on the next wall to your southeast.
Copies.
Copy, moving in.
Alright, get your gas.
Roger, if you had,
we need to start pushing
had contact
Mitchell's
there,
compound ain't clear next to us.
send a buddy team out to double check it.
Okay, let's go ahead and move in on it. We got a compound. We're
I
taking
cannot
shots
believe that
from.
motherfucker did not hit him.
Time now.
Or maybe he hit him, he just didn't down him.
Crossing the road.
I got eyes on somebody talking to the far.
Oh, I was Reed, I shot.
Go for it.
Moving.
Roger that. Let me know how he's doing.
Mike's working on actual.
I'm good. Got winged by a shooter roaming the compound you're entering, Alpha. I think I got him. He was on the corner of the large
Let's
building.
take a peek around.
That's a good
Roger
call.
that, I'm buying it.
Hey, firm.
I'm surprised this BTR hasn't
I
opened
got
up
one in
yet.
that building that you're on, Arch.
Do you not have eyes on him from that?
Can you get to me safely?
Hey, firm, I was able to get back to this side.
I got guys moving far side of the town.
Yeah, kind of. I'll give him a couple rounds just to let him know it's here.
Disregard flash.
Mitchell, aim further on your right side. We're on the next set of walls.
Alpha Bravo's gonna go ahead and push out to the east a little bit.
Come on, guys, you gotta hear that thing.
Push east, Bravo.
We just got
Bravo, one of your guys just got hit.
I got that shooter.
Hey,
that
gun
was
right there, gun right there.
a lot of rounds.
Bravo Alpha.
Don't
Did you check out the two small buildings?
They come up on that left side,
Hey,
they'll be able to hit this
we
thing.
got ETR, eastern end of town on the road, stationary.
Copy.
ETR east side of the town.
Right, hang on.
Alpha copies.
You see his gun?
Alright, we gotta work back with Bravo.
We should be able to
again.
hear
Let's
it running
get
now,
back to the
hopefully.
road and Support him.
Yep.
Bravo, you good? Alright, pull back north, Hawkins. We gotta head hit that.
Let's go, let's go.
There's bars with the fucking log, but I got it fucking, it looks like it's fucking.
Bravo, can you maneuver on that?
Mitchell's behind.
Roger. Well, let's
Mitchell, you
hold
good?
this elevated position right here, guys, and let's get a shot on it.
This Bravo's base is coming up.
Approximate bearing of 060.
Copy, you're actually down. We got him, we were just able to retrieve him. ETR was back already.
That means you're gonna hit it.
Safer.
Alpha Bravo status.
Come on, push up on that left side,
We're all
guys.
green. We're on the north side here. We're gonna try to pull a maneuver on that.
Don't
On the north
fucking
side.
peek out
If
there.
you want to pull the R side, that might be better.
Solid copy, we're not gonna cross this time. We got that BTR looking down
There you go. You could smoke it and cross.
Roger, we have a shot, so hold tight.
Solid copy, hold it. Range is 166 from our pause.
Roger, we're taking the shot now.
Got fire team on the
There we go.
Pause as well as
That was perfect.
Echo's down. Holy shit, that dude needs to start leading from the back.
He is in the back, that's the problem.
Alright, keep working with Bravo and keep pushing east.
Copy, moving.
Actually, Bravo seems to be struggling with some shit here. Let's just slow down a little bit and lock down this road right here.
Get CLS on me.
Yeah, go for something.
Yeah, Roger. Doc is down. So me and Ibs are gonna hold here. CLS and the other team go help Bravo and actual out.
I got it. Moving.
Find a
Robert,
secondary
you
entry,
taking fire to your
guys.
north?
Fucking read now.
Bravo, to your west, that compound is not
Actually,
clear.
down
That compound is not clear to your west.
Yeah, we're taking fire from that direction.
Hey,
In the corner of this compound,
why the
167.
fuck are we...
Now he's out of ammo. Put some ammo in him real quick. No, he's fucked.
Bravo, you need backup, or do you want us to keep holding what we got?
Hold what you got for the time. We got
Yes,
this one
team
on the
leading
side.
is hands down the
Alright.
funnest fucking job to do.
Friendlies in the
We're
compound.
sweeping through. We're sweeping through here on this side, taking contact.
It was pretty bad. They
Roger
did
that.
eventually fucking find a secondary entry point, but they should have done that sooner.
We're working on actually.
Actual still down, I believe.
We still have actual down as well, Alpha. Mike's working on him.
Contact rear, contact rear. Hey, somebody on me.
Did not mean to shoot him.
Has anybody stepped up on
I want to grab a flash. Okay, flash prep. When I flash, going right.
We're taking shots from a compound out to our Bravo
Yeah,
south.
flash didn't really work.
Contact down. Holding at the door.
And then on top of that, we've been here too long. We need to start moving.
Alright, that contact's down, we're clear.
Hey, firm, we're bringing everybody back up in this compound that we're in, holding the position for the moment. Then we're going to keep moving
down,
east.
by the way.
Roger.
Where's my truck? There it is.
Say again?
Mars is gonna need some morphine.
Roger.
Get
Mike,
out
this is
to
Alpha.
the east. 2 shooters zeroing
Bravo
Bravo.
took shots.
Yeah, we're taking shots from the
Fall back
southeast. We got
squad.
eyes out now looking.
Alright, good shit.
Doc's working on somebody. What do you
Let's
got
get a
for him?
fucking move on. Let's get
Shoot us down 083.
Everybody green?
Yeah, Falter's green. I got a height advantage right now. I'm checking out the rest out to the east.
Hey, firm, we're moving to the next compound from east of you.
Copy that compound. We started clearing. We haven't cleared that one yet.
Hey, we got a gas east. 085, 200 meters.
Oh shit!
Got a single foot 097 on the roadway. I'm engaging. Yeah,
Single foot
Trying to
mobile
smack that fucking
097.
gunner.
Are you in this building,
Engaging
Cheryl?
now.
Hawkins, you on me?
I'm waiting. Or no, I'm out. Mission. I'm outside.
That gas is down.
Oh, the driver's gonna fucking take off like a maniac.
Bad frag, back up.
East. Alright, we need to push in.
Momentum going.
Alright,
Bravo,
alright.
you got one guy on down there.
Moving east.
Damn, that dude dropped 3 people. Yeah, that ain't good. I wasn't even controlling him. And comms died.
I believe I was getting
Be
contact from
advised,
the
I have an
southeast.
unmanned gas to the direct east behind that storefront with the blue awning.
Roger. Alright, Alpha's gonna keep
I got
moving.
half of Bravo down in this compound. Alpha push south.
We need, okay,
Cover him.
break. We need to pull south. Pull south and support Bravo.
I don't know where the.
Me and Nibs are gonna hold right here. Everybody else pull south and get Bravo.
Carol is
I
CLS.
don't know where that
coming.
other
Carol's
GAZ went. I
CLS
forgot
up.
about it.
Help them clear out. Do CPR.
Got a couple of guys
CLS,
staying out here on
whatever
security.
They,
That's
whatever
good.
They need.
Like to see a couple of guys on the backside here too.
Hey, from Thorn and Mars is helping with CPR.
Roger.
Alpha, make sure we got security on this compound.
Hey, I got it. We got north side security set up and west.
Little quiet. We got decent security set up though. Like I said, I would like to see some like a two-man team out back here, but
Bravo, let me know
overall
as
they
soon
got
as all your
decent
guys are up.
security.
Bravo, everybody up.
Good.
I could use the pain management here.
Coming to you, Arch.
The fuck are you not continuing to shoot? There we go.
Alright,
I
once
got dropped
you're
anyways,
done
but
treating
yeah.
or helping, pull back on the north side, so we're gonna keep moving.
Bravo, we all green.
Hey, for
Next compound,
Grover,
my
use,
direct north, we need to clear.
pain.
Bravo's all green. Grover could use a candy stick from Mike.
Fucking asshole.
I think we scared each other.
You need to...
Where are you, Carol?
I'm good. It was.
Roger.
Arch, why are you over there by yourself? Okay, there we go.
I've got so many holes in fucking Swiss cheese.
A little big for two people, but
Carol, go ahead and bandage if we get
see
you
if Hawkins
But,
covers
I'm
the
good,
fucking
I mean,
window.
'cause I've been
Alpha,
shot
this is
so many
Bravo.
fucking
We're all
times.
back up and
I don't
looking
even
out
know
to
if
the
he'll
east.
fucking... Yeah, she'll be pretty far down
Roger.
the wall before he'll engage.
I got two unknowns
Yeah.
bearing
Roger, I got
075
your
east in the trees.
Copy
I
that.
can't get a good enough view to see if they're
Two
hostile.
unknowns at 075er.
Oh, I got one with a gun on him.
Keep in mind, our civilians are a thing
look in the
unless
smaller
it's
building that you're
like
two
a
with
military
guns
grade
down.
rifle, don't drop them.
We have
Negative.
armed civilians in the AO, so be advised. ID.
Alright. Alpha
Well, I
is
hope
still
the
in line
Gothams
with
were
you.
actually,
We're gonna
they had,
continue moving
AKs.
to the east.
Wish this
Hey,
door was
Bravo
open back here.
copies.
This guy would
Doesn't have an AK.
could look through these doors, but I'm not gonna go open them now.
Let's keep up
I
the
heard they
momentum.
like-
We're doing pretty good, guys.
2.5 fucking.
Alright, we're gonna keep pushing up in line with Alpha.
Two
Pushing to the
now.
east.
He's down.
Or goat, I don't judge.
His buddy got low
Alright,
real quick.
Let's lock
Keep
down this
pushing east,
fucking
Copy
hit
that
a
gas.
intersection right here.
Northeast side. The gunner's
And I
down
want
east.
everybody besides me and Dolan to go hit that compound to the
We had a
northwest.
couple stragglers come from our southeast.
Copy that.
Other than that, we're good.
Open
Bravo's
fire
Alpha.
from in here.
Go for Bravo.
Well,
We have an auxiliary compound to the northwest. We need to clear. Can you
I want them to make entry from the
Can you
backside
push
here.
to your north and cover us a little bit?
Alright, we're gonna push a little bit to the north, cover
Yeah.
Alpha a little bit.
There we go.
We took fire from them.
That's what I was hoping for.
Help me figure out what the heck just shot at us.
They heard the shots and
Guy,
pushed
one
on
of
him.
those
One in
Glass,
this building,
market
down.
buildings.
I'm injured.
Paul, I'm so sorry.
I was wondering if that was 556.
Yeah, no, that was definitely 556.
Shooter northwest side.
I got a pretty bad shot now.
Oh yeah, always.
Alright guys, we need to push north and cover Alpha.
I got lots of fire northwest Alpha.
Yeah, Mars and
going on.
Dolan, get up there and help him out.
Avram.
Bravo,
Yeah,
push
break out.
Don't keep
northwest.
popping that same
Got
corner.
one, got
What
whacked.
we're doing right now.
Alpha got
We're all right. We're still green.
How
We're
the
clearing
fuck did that frag
compound, though.
not kill him?
We need some security here.
Yeah,
Copy,
he should be
Bravo.
fucking
Make
dead.
sure you're careful going up there. A lot of that stuff ain't clear.
Hey Mitchell, we got a lot of
Hey,
contacts
Farm.
from our last position to the
We're
east.
pushing
I'm
that
getting
direction now.
engaged from the roadway.
Alright, Bravo, your pause looks good.
We got eyes on a lot of contacts out to the east.
Someone
though.
got lucky. He
Let's
didn't
start
just get
clearing this
downed.
compound right here
Make
to
sure
the
they
line
don't
to the
flank
east,
around and hit
southeast.
Alpha.
AFR, we're clearing this area right now.
They're really not doing too bad of a job at all.
Bandaging my arm.
Alpha, status here, man.
We're all green.
Okay, copy.
Guy's gonna get shot in the side of the head.
Bound east, help Bravo get security. They got more guys to
I got one
your
over
east.
here on me clearing this.
He's about to get shot in the side of his head.
Let's have me and Dibs cover the outside of this. The rest of you guys, I don't know
See if
where
they
you're
push in the
feeling
back door.
right next to me as well.
Push in the back door.
Carol's
Roger.
down
Is
now.
there a back door? Yeah,
Copy.
there's a back door. Don't push out in front.
Alright, Bravo's just ahead of us to the east, so let's lock down the
Come
MSR.
on now.
Nibs.
Actual, be advised, half of Bravo's down right now. We're still clearing the compound. We need Mike.
Okay, half of Bravo's
Yes.
Tango Mike Alpha.
That's the kind of stuff that
Actual's
pisses
coming
me
in
off, where it's, you know, it's, obviously we're fighting fucking AI, but that's just flat out exploiting the fact that the AI are fucking retarded.
just trying to double
I
time
hate that
what
shit.
you're doing.
I need Mike on Carol's pause. I'm doing CPR.
Roger.
Alright, Alpha, get your guys, start pushing southeast, make sure those are clear and get eyes out to the east. I want to see if there's anything left in this MSR.
Okay, Bravo has this handled. Push north, southeast, and follow this little curve here in the road.
I'm gonna pop up
Roger
on these
that.
buildings, get some eyes out.
Mitchell, look out to like south.
No, it wasn't the fact that he was selecting a grenade. That's fine. Like, he definitely should have used a throwable. It's the fact that he decided to go in the same door that his buddy clearly got shot from, instead of holding security and having someone breach from another entry point. Like, that's shit that we went over, you know, when we did the Urban part of the FTX cycle. With, you know, if someone gets dropped from a window or a door, don't fucking pop up in that window or door. Find another angle to engage them from. Find a different door to go in. Pop up on the other side of the window.
Bravo,
Something.
push south across the road from Alpha, and we're going to start moving east again.
We're gonna push out to the south and then start pushing east again, past Alpha.
Copy.
Just get an eye on those compounds to the
But
south.
they
I
know
think
if,
there
you know,
might be
you
some
just
compounds
sit
to the
there
south.
right on the edge,
Alpha's
you
clear
know that
already.
AI is not going to move because the
Hey,
Garrison
Bravo
AI
copies.
won't fucking move.
Archer, I'm going outside to the south of the,
No, like...
Alright, spread out. We're
100
getting a little
meters south.
clusterfuck
We
here.
should really spread the fuck out over there.
Yep.
Bravo, push out to the south a bit further.
AFR. Push out to the south just a little bit further, guys, so we can spread out from Alpha.
that's up to the east.
Yeah, northeast, about
I like that these
071.
guys are pushing over here.
That guy's
Push down
down.
to this defilade and see if we can get some cover.
Yeah, we got shots from these compounds.
See, if this were me here, I wouldn't have pushed this way around because it's more exposed. I would have pushed around this way and come up into the defilade here, just so it's not, you don't have your one flank so exposed.
Bravo copies.
Hey, there's dead guys. in
It's
the
not
compound,
horrible, that's just,
185.
you know,
We need to clear
keep
this
pushing
shit.
up east.
Grover.
one of those instances
AFR,
where,
we're moving
you
into
know,
that compound time
me
now.
looking at that situation, I wouldn't want my
Bravo's
right that
covering,
exposed.
Clearing a compound just to our south,
Grover, on
so
me to
we're
the
gonna
south.
be security for him.
Are we black on 18?
No.
Walter just about almost
Well, we are.
fucking shot Reed there. Yeah, they couldn't see the other team if they were, you know, supporting the other team from here, but they weren't covering them anything here. There's only one guy covering the threat sector out here. I thought Grover was fucking lagging out there for a second.
AFR.
I'm taking shots.
I was gonna ask, are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're all
Zeus,
good.
zero,
Taking
next
some
compound
light
to the
fire out
northeast.
to our northeast.
Okay, right
but
here, I
we're just
wanna
locking it down
see-
till Bravo's clear.
There we go, exact. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear them say, we're holding here. Like, we're holding security until
Bravo, you guys good?
these guys are clear over here.
Yeah, we're good. We're clearing these compounds out over here. We're taking contacts from.
Oh, we gotta move back to our guys' south.
That's what I want to hear.
We're pushing out a little bit further south. We got guys clearing the next compound over as well.
Copy. We're gonna shift south then, because I can't see it. Alright, let's
Hey,
shift south.
Yep.
We can't cover Bravo.
Here we go.
Oh, we got friendlies in the compound. Alright, going in the store.
We're good, Grover. We're good. We're good. Coming out. Coming out.
Alright, let's
Maybe we
hold
would
up
have
on
fragged
this
them when they were
ASR
bundled
here,
together. If there was someone there that would have had eyes on them to frag them, maybe. But I'm not going to specially put down a fucking
If the other
AI, just
team
throw a frag at them
closer
because
over
they're
there wants to hold over there near the road
just because
on that
they're
side,
like
go for
bunched
it.
up in, you know, somebody's arbitrary fucking opinion. In an urban environment, you want to be stacked up tight so that you can cover all the different threat angles. Obviously, frag is still a
That's clear.
threat in that situation, but having sectors that aren't covered is an even bigger threat. Fragging guys just because they're bunched up is fucking stupid. I hate people that do that. They don't know what the fuck they're actually talking about.
Copy.
Roger, do you want us to push out back northeast to
That's
get
not
kind of
a
back onto that loop?
mistake that needs to
on the
be,
MSR.
you know, fixed.
Roger,
That's
we'll take us
how
out
you
back
actually do it in an urban
Alright, we're
environment. You
taking
stack
Bravo
up
back
tight.
out north. That south compound's clear.
Hey, firm.
Copy.
Yeah, I got civilians 070.
Civilians out at 070.
Archer moving.
I got
The
heat at
difference
073,
is when you
that's
have,
civilians.
you know,
Civilian.
15, 20
Let's get up in
guys
these
all on
rocks.
top of each other looking the same direction, not, you know, actually covering sectors.
Got
They're just
more
all looking in
infrared
one
at
direction.
031.
More infrared hits at 031.
Civilians, southeast buildings, the 3-story.
We're gonna keep
Copy
pushing
that. Be
east.
advised, you've got a 3-story out to your east that's filled with
That
civvies,
compound.
so check your fire.
3-story
Good call
building
out.
out to our east is full of civilians.
Yeah, we're gonna
Alright.
make Grover will take that.
Let's start clearing this out right
If
here.
they're just civilians, leave them alone.
Roger, it's a little ways out, but we're gonna start clearing this compound just
Let's
south
get
of
on that,
the
Grover.
MSR.
Affirm.
Copy. Bravo's moving to the civvies.
I'll be entering from the west side of the compound.
Roger, just FYI, we got maybe a little bit too much stuff up here than we can cover, so maybe you should redirect back to your north.
Yeah, hold there for a second. Bravo's on that
Got no
compound.
troops on
We'll
my
push
side.
north, and then we'll move
Affirm.
when Bravo hits the MSR next to you.
Hold really quick. Roger that.
Bravo's gonna
clear what we got right here,
really
and then we
quick.
gotta
Just
hold
confirm,
in
then we'll be out
Danger
on
goes come back
ASR.
northeast.
2 mics.
Alright, let me.
Good
Grover
call.
find this house. We don't know if we need to be.
Yeah, this,
He was in
get
there.
these guys inside here, just get this cleared real quick, and then set up security so you got the cover of the walls and shit that you can use while they clear this and
I
then
got security
push
looking
back
out
up
to the
with you.
east.
Same on the other side of the compound.
Bravo, quick sweep.
Guys are
and then
holding
start
security
moving
while
north.
they're
I think
fucking
this is
clearing,
gonna be
that's good.
civilian.
I'm working on it. I got it.
Alright, just do a quick sweep, guys, and then we're gonna start heading north to cover Alpha. There, we got a little bit too much up there to cover. Bravo
I'm on
copies.
the 3rd floor right now.
Bravo copies.
I'm on Falter.
What do you need, Grover?
I'm
Why
on
is
you.
Carol all alone?
Friendly coming down.
Hopefully Mitchell is his battle buddy and he's waiting
Alright,
for
get
him.
out and head north.
Yeah, roger that. We're just waiting for Bravo before we
Taking
fucking
shots
continue
straight
more
north.
contact.
Alpha, can you get eyes on him?
Copy that.
Taking shots from the
Yeah,
street.
roger
This
that.
guy's on the rooftop here.
Alright, we are gonna push that contact. Apparently it's able to hit Bravo.
I'm on you, Grover.
I am back.
Get engaged somewhere from the north-northeast.
Hey, he's in that
Yeah,
next
I'm
compound
gonna
over.
Taking contacts from the north.
Me and Nibs will
Other
lock
guy
down the
can't
road, go
fucking
ahead and
engage.
cross and get in that compound to the north.
Crossing.
I got an ammo cache in here.
Roger.
Going in, going right.
Alpha has the ammo cache north side of the ASR, northwest of Bravo squad.
I think Falter's down.
I'm pinned down behind a rock on this street right now.
Nibs, push up
Get
together.
the people.
That was a lot of fucking bullets.
They're down, it looks like. We're gonna have to check that building. There was a lot up there.
I got shot from the fucking south.
That's to your south, Alpha.
Bravo's moving to it now.
That was a good breach. I don't like that
Alpha,
those guys popped up on that rooftop in the same spot over here twice. That I wouldn't have done that. I would have just, if I had moved up to this rooftop and those guys started engaging me with a machine gun, I would have just laid down and waited for someone else to take them out. I'm not gonna pop back up in front of that machine gun. No, it worked out. They didn't get fucking downed, but That was a little risky.
Anybody cleared this compound yet?
I got him, bro. I got him.
Hold on, where'd you go?
I got the one
Mitchell,
down
I have a
pause.
fucking ammo
Yeah,
cache.
coming to you.
I don't know what
Yeah,
the thing is.
we got an ammo cache on a truck back here, Mitchell.
We got an ammo cache on a truck back here on Bravo's pause. I don't know if this is the same one Alpha already called up.
AZ, it's really it's twofold. It's one, you know, what resolution are you playing at, what quality and stuff like that. Because higher resolution, higher quality, it does make it easier to spot things. And two, really, all you're looking for is movement. You know, that's what you'll hear me oftentimes say. You know, I'm not seeing any movement or anything. That's generally what you're doing when you're just kind of scanning around and looking and shit. You're just looking for movement. Stationary targets are much harder to see.
Pushing another 100 meters and then we'll withdraw.
Come on.
Roger.
Come on now. That was a smoke grenade?
Bravo, is there an ammo cache at you on you at 0902?
You should have got shot in the face there.
House is long walk.
But yeah, really movement, like I said, movement is what you're searching for the entire time, especially as you're traveling and you're, you know, looking around and scanning your sector and stuff. You're just looking for targets that are moving.
It's okay.
Bravo, check in.
If Bravo's clearing this compound out on our pause, taking down 2 so far.
Copy. Is there any ammo cache up there, or is it all at the south marker?
Like it's just the one guy left.
It's all at that south marker.
Yeah, thanks. It's all at that south marker.
Wrong net, say that on squad.
It's all at that south marker.
Copy. Sweep the surrounding buildings. If you don't find anything,
Let's go ahead and ungarrison this guy and have him run out there.
Alright, get security out to our west.
Some contacts
That's the direction we're gonna go.
to the
Get back
north
out.
of that ammo cache. Drop 2 in there, and then we're coming back towards the ammo cache.
The compound north of here is clear. We never took contact.
Alright,
from that.
Alpha's grabbing security out
Yeah,
to the
it does.
west,
It
northwest.
does take
Ready to pull
experience, you know, and time
We're good
to
right
get to
now.
where you can spot movement better. But like I said, having
so we're gonna start
you know,
pulling
playing with your settings at high
Roger, we're holding
quality,
Bravo.
and
Go ahead
I
and
know
bounce
when I
past us
switched
west
over
and take
to
us out.
4K resolution,
Alpha,
it makes it easier to
the
spot
west,
things.
We're gonna bound past them. Bravo copies. Moving west time now.
Hawkins, get off
I'm
the
just
truck
peeking
that we're
to
gonna
your
blow up.
east real quick, Alpha, and barring any enemies, I'm gonna follow you.
Interrogative, there was a GMG gas we left back in the town, to our west. Do you want us to hit that as well?
Contact southeast.
Sounds like the shots are coming from the southeast.
Take a shot
So
to
long,
the east.
shooter.
Yeah, keep pulling out. We've been here too long.
Doesn't matter, we're fucking
This
off.
would be a
Let's-
good
let's
line to
break
hold out to
contact
let
and
Alpha
fuck out.
bound.
Copy, we're fucking off.
Hey, firm. Tango Mike.
That's a good idea.
We can eat our balls. We're heading out.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We're gonna hold tight here at this hard cover. You can bound past us.
Good shit, we'll cover on your north. Or south, rather. Go on the south side.
Fifth left.
Bravo.
Go ahead and hit
Here we
those
go, yep.
demolitions.
I got south.
Fire in the hole in 5 Sierra.
I got 9 and
Fire in the hole,
northeast,
5
fire in
Sierra.
the hole, 4 Sierra.
You doing, dumbass?
Kablam.
Run.
That was very anticlimactic.
Alright, Alpha, we're taking point. Let's get in a wedge straight west.
All right, Alpha, we're gonna fall in behind you and drop in on your 6.
Roger, we're pushing out straight west.
Drop in behind
Good shit,
Alpha.
try to stick to desolate.
Stick to definitely as best you can.
Well, there's no such thing really as being useless in a team, provided your fucking mouth works and you relay any information that you have. You know, whether you see targets moving, you see a alternative route to move because you have good deflate in your direction of travel, or you know, whatever. As long as you can pass information along and you can gather information, you know, it's pretty difficult to be useless. And then on top of that, you know,
Slow walk and just
your trigger finger works. It's also fairly useful.
Bravo copies.
Once we get behind this defilade, we should be pretty clear. Alright, Alpha just pulled back behind some defilade. We should be clear of pretty much any contact.
Basically, the worst thing you can do as a team member is just be silent and, you know, not give a fuck. And just, you know, basically being selfish and playing the game for yourself, you know, fucking just shooting guys, not calling it out that what you're shooting at, where they're at, and so on and so forth, not passing any information. Pretty much just, like I said, being silent. I know for myself and guys like Heckman and stuff like that, like if we're carrying an M4 and our buddy's got a saw, I'm gonna call out the targets to my buddy with the saw before I engage, because he's got the better weapon system to do it. It's kind of the same as when I was a weapons squad leader. I didn't really shoot my rifle all that much because I had an M4. I had fucking guys carrying machine guns with me, medium machine guns. So I was quicker to call out targets to them than I was to engage the targets myself.
A little run here, and we're following it back to the west.
He's with me.
Copy.
They just fall through the map.
Come on now.
Do you not have a dagger?
No.
Yeah, pretty much just ArmA being ArmA.
I was looking at that too, and I was like, what the hell?
Well, I had one earlier, and then I went to grab those extra cable ties, and then I got here and didn't have it, so.
Right on.
Alright, we'll go ahead and delete that guy.
How you doing back there, Falter?
Oh, suck and win like a fat kid as always. We keep this up, we'll win a marathon in no time.
Maybe.
It's the Wendy's.
So much AR max, that's why.
Freaking baked potatoes will do it to you every time, man.
Which aux op is this? I think it
I
was
love baked
Delta?
potatoes.
The Clarin fucking Sufyan.
Butter.
Donut.
We'll let Reed know real quick that mission complete.
We're switching bearings to about 240. We're gonna hit some good defilade, and then by that point we should be back in the town.
Copy that. Short halt at the next bit of defilade.
Alright, we're gonna short halt here at this this next dip right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Roger, we're short halted.
That.
Copy.
See if he wants to EP
Actual
back.
Bravo, say again.
Not Mr.
Short halt
Finchy.
in the next piece of defilade.
We're gonna pull a short halt in the next piece of defilade here, guys.
Copy.
Alright, continue west until we get back to town.
Right,
Frag
keep
that,
moving west.
continue west till we get back to town.
Roger, Oscar Mike.
Copy that.
All right, I'd say overall they did a pretty damn good job. The communication between the team leaders was really, really good. Just kind of the moves and decisions that they made overall were very good. He said the only real problem I had was, the multiple times guys didn't, look for basically another angle to hit somebody. But I mean, overall, in the grand scheme of this entire fucking operation, wasn't too bad at all.
Defensive posture.
Once we get back to town, guys,
Let's
pull up
grab actually a defensive posture, so reorientate to the east. Roger, we're grabbing east.
Do you want Arch and Hawkins in the Minaret Tower for
Alpha's got ease for security once we get back to town.
Alright,
Say again your last,
on
Arch.
the road here.
Do you want Hawkins and Arch in the Minaret Tower to the southwest for Overwatch?
I hate minaret towers, so no. But just try to get your eyes south the best you can.
Yeah, fucking definitely nobody really did bad.
Yeah, stay out of the mosque, and guys, there's like a perfectly good town to our west. I've got guys hiding behind rocks, sticks, telephone poles.
Pull back here to this. Pull back here to this little building here.
Up on that fucking rooftop and set up a couple fucking sandbags up there.
Yeah, little
Look pretty good.
falafel place here.
Eyes down the road there.
Iraqi Packy, as I think was what you were looking for.
Did you say
That
strip
sounds
mall?
good too. All right, Bravo's back. We got security out to the south and all the way around to the north through the west.
Copy. Set defense. Stay out of the mosque, guys.
Do not go into the
Roger,
mosque.
I'll see if
Stay
my
out.
guys are in it. Make sure you guys are out
They
of the
were
mosque.
just looking
just
at it
FYI.
funny.
Copy.
Alright. Mission complete, mission complete, mission complete.
Complete.
Disconnect.
Good shit, guys.
All right, guys. Yeah, that's it. There's mission complete from the squad lead, so we're going to be wrapping it up there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. As I was saying earlier, tomorrow, 2000, I'm going to be doing a kind of video review, if you will. So if you guys have watched one of my videos as of late and you'd like to come by tomorrow and see me break it down and talk you through my thought process on decisions made and stuff in that video, or you have a video yourself that you would like to recommend, either way, shoot me a recommendation in Discord. And yeah, tomorrow 2000 we'll go